Well. And we get an air of finality to this. Nah. Nah, didn't think so. Squitch, squitch, squitch. I'm being lazy. Yeah, odd that moving the marker away from that gigantic thing with tendrils is... What the... I mean, look at this. It's like a... By the way, are you really stocked up for this encounter you may or may not have? Because you should be stocked up. Inventory full, not on my bloody watch, chums. This crap. Contact energy. Line racks, please. Do I look like a line rack or contact energy kind of run? No, it bloody doesn't. Any reloading we can do? We good? I think we good. Hang on a minute. I moved you guys. I call shenanigans on that. There's a store here as well. You've got pretty much everything you need to get cracking, but hey, shall we? Normally I'd cliffhanger something like this to be a real dick, but today's not the day for that. Let's make sure we're fully loaded up. Now I'm probably not going to be able to use the short range weapon here, so I can't quite remember how we're supposed to do this, but what I'm going to do is get rid of some ripper blades, because we really don't need that many ripper blades. There we go. Gonna pick up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna move over some. Hopefully that'll be enough. I mean, I'm just doing this for a random reason. It's not like there's anything going on here, you know. I don't remember these giant crates being here before. Hey, Kendra.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's entirely your fault, by the way. She gets proper dead as well. It's not even like regular dead. She gets like smeared. I knew the second you were behind plot glass, Kendra, you were toast. Also, I don't think you lost that many limbs in the cutscene. So this is the hive mind. You know, you're so damn fucking ugly, I'm gonna drop a huge rock on space from you. But in the meantime, let's do this personally. Right in, you freak. Yeah, yeah. You got big glowy points. And you know what we do with creatures with big glowy points? Yeah, we piss them off and then we get slapped. But I mean after the pissy off and slap bit. Uh-oh, that looks angry. It's fine. Unlike Kendra, I have plot armor. Right. Can we stasis you? Probably not. Ow! I think there's probably a very easy way of dodging it that my feeble brain is not quite picking up right now. Oh no, so we're slightly further over, we can avoid it then. Oh, that's bad. Can I deal with that? Uh-oh. Oh, this is such hard as balls to aim, you would not believe. Ugh. I get it, you're ugly and you're pissed. Could you please at least let me aim? Ah, doable. Oh. Come on, Isaac, you need that. They're shooting the ghibli bits. Nice. Not so nice. Ooh, yoink. Uh-oh. Run! Good. Run! Good. Run! You quite finished having your temper tantrum. You started this, if I remember right. Also, it doesn't matter if it's some sort of like ancient alien god or some sort of horrible thing with like tendrils. The plasma cutter deals with all. Okay, and this way. Excellent. And this way. Excellent. And this way. I hope this works. Nice. Did I get it? Oh, it seems pissed. Probably got it. I mean, I've pissed off enough for these necromorphs that the big one came out to come stop me personally. That's pretty cool, I guess. Right? I mean, you're still just a big glowy spot boss, but hey, I'll take it. How do you feel about having a giant rock dropped on you? I had more trouble with the space anus. That's saying something. You are worse than a space anus. Oh, it's not dead. I shouldn't shit talk it until it drops. If you drop a like a power node, I'll know. Right. Glad we had this conversation. I should probably load the marker. Is the marker loaded? The marker's not loaded. Should we sort that? Should we sort that quickly? Oh, you don't want me to sort the marker? Oh, do we not give a shit? Fine, let's leave then. I was going to take it with me as like a science experiment. See, I was thinking about conserving mankind here, but no. Oh, sweet. Apparently when the door's locked, just whack them. I guess bollocks to the marker then. Stay down here. See, and they said they sealed the hive mind away for like 200 years. Why bother? Just have two dudes and a plasma cutter down here and sort that shitter out. Nice. Good work, Isaac. And see, this is supposed to be the big reveal, I think, where, like, he takes off his helmet and you're like, wow, Isaac's just a normal-looking dude. But at the start of the game, at least on the PC version, you can rotate the controls. So, that doesn't work so well. Durr.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Har 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 har. And that's Dead Space. Dead Space is a great, great game, and it's held up so well, and replaying it is just reminding me how good it was. But I swear, the game needs to know when to end, and it didn't really need the whole escort the marker section. I mean, the whole, like, getting bummed by horrible undead creatures was done in the section before, so this seemed a bit, like, kind of pointless. They could have done, like, an automatic marker just going through the section, having, like, Nicole, or not Nicole, you know, talk garbage at you, run into Kendra. You could have cut yourself for, like, 10 minutes of, or like 20 minutes of like pointless stuff. I don't know. It's not that the gameplay isn't fun, but at this point it's just like, damn, you had such a good flow going, and now we feel we ground to a halt by escorting a really slow marker, and then the bridges don't work. And you're like, really, guys? Is that necessary at this point? Just bring it to the crescendo, you know, like get to this whole like final climax thing. They said you get this like weak farty noise before it all builds up again. It's just strange. But I mean, if, you know, having gone through the whole game again, I can easily say it holds up just as well as it once did. It's an incredibly good game, and the perfect successor to Resident Evil 4, personally. I mean, after Resi 4, I was looking forward to, like the next iteration of Resident Evil, and when 5 came out, I was very, very disappointed. And I feel that, in terms of actual sequels, or if you like, the evolution of something, I feel that Dead Space does a better job of the survival, sort of, Resident Evil 4 style of horror, as a pseudo-sequel, if you like, or a spiritual sequel, whatever you want to call it, than Resi 5 itself does. So, yeah, anyway. The horror is great, the sound design is just as perfect as it ever was, the voice acting is brilliant, and the pacing overall is very, very strong. The fact that you can actually do the game with one weapon is actually testament to its design as opposed to a negative against it. There is a large choice of things you can do, which is also nice. You can use big old space shotguns with the line, like, you know, the line gun. You have space RPGs with the contact beam, the force gun with some weird stuff going on. You can build your character in your own little RPG style way. It's nice. It's really well done. I feel that Dead Space 2 takes Dead Space 1's idea and I wouldn't say builds upon it as such. Oh yeah, round of applause to the cast, by the way. Like, seriously, that was some good voiceover talent. Seriously, guys, well done. Well done. Anyway, it's getting distracted. I feel that Dead Space 2 takes what Dead Space 1 does, builds upon it in a sidesteppy kind of way. It has some cool ideas, some new guns, some new sort of mechanics and cool enemies. But it doesn't take it... It does what a sequel should, I suppose. You know, it gives you more content to something you already enjoy without ruining it. And Dead Space 3 kind of takes not many steps back, but certainly a couple, when it comes to what Dead Space 1 did. It takes the design, but then forgets what made Dead Space 1 cool, the limited ammo, kind of limited ammo anyway, and going for universal ammo, which was a bit strange. Taking away the sort of very unique silhouettes of the necromorphs, I feel, and going for more generic sort of looking ones, at least initially. I know on the planet it gets a bit different, but I don't know. I feel that in Dead Space 1, and certainly 2 as well to an extent, you can recognise all the enemies by the sort of silhouette they show. The balloon animals have a unique shape, the Mr. Choppies have a unique shape, the Flappies have a unique shape. You know, they all have this unique thing to them, and at a glance you can tell what you're looking at, and immediately know how to deal with it. 2 gets the same thing with the space turkeys and stuff, and the new types of enemies. You know, you can kind of tell at a glance. 3, I find just, you have this sort of generic-y sort of necromorph blob shape. Like, they've all got, like, arms and claws, and a lot of them, until the sort of later ones, are a bit, like, too similar. I mean, you'll see. Me and Rufus are going through Dead Space 3 at the moment, and that's certainly how I feel about the first 2 sets we've done anyway. I mean, I know on the planet things get a little bit different in Dead Space 3, but hey. Either way, I'm sort of going off point, really. This is about Dead Space 1, and it was an incredibly fun thing to play through again, and I really enjoyed it. And I can see myself playing through it again in the future. It's not a particularly hard game, even on hard. I imagine you could chuck up the impossible difficulty, isn't it? But, you know, I imagine on normal this would be too much of a walk in the park. I think hard should have been the normal difficulty, perhaps. So, you know, so that extra level of, like, difficulty to the game. I'm just picking it like holes here, really. Overall, yeah, I really liked it. I think it holds up, again, I think it holds up well, and I think the graphically looks great aesthetically. I think the sound design is top-notch, the story is still super interesting and fun. And it just has a few minor pacing issues towards the end, but otherwise, really strong game. And with that, that's this replay of Dead Space done. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's been a blast. I'll catch you all again next time, guys. Bye-bye.